Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your first overview and gameplay for the Milan, which is a French rank 6 battle rating 9.7 fighter that comes in with the Danger Zone update. This is a premium vehicle that you can purchase in a pack, again for the French, and it sits right here in the tech tree. This will be a aimed at getting people to grind their way through the tech tree. So if you are into getting higher tier French vehicles, this might be the one for you. That being said, let's go over it briefly to show exactly what sort of weaponry it has. And unfortunately, it doesn't have much. So it only has 2 AIM-9Bs, which at 9.7 BR is atrocious. It is just not good. I really don't know how they're getting away with putting just AIM-9Bs in it. Of course, this is the dev server. Things can change, and I'm not sure if it only had access to AIM-9Bs in real life, but AIM-9Bs are bad. They are just not really good, especially at this BR when people start getting countermeasures and all of that. Now, this also has access to bombs of several different types, so you can have basically 5 1,000-pound bombs. So this, or 5 1,000-pound bombs. So it's actually 5 bombs rather than 6, even though the animation says 6. Again, this is the dev server, so you can't really expect it to all be accurate. You also have the option to get 6 400-kilogram bombs, 6 250, or 10 250. Again, the animations are not accurate, and also 10 of these. So you have your options. You can also get some stabs and whatever else. It's pretty cool. But really, it seems like this loadout that I've selected here is probably going to be about the most efficient for a multi-role sort of thing. Of course, at least as how it looks like this will be able to create its own loadout system once it comes out. That being said, it looks a little doofy, in my opinion. It's just, weird-looking aircraft, and those Sneb launchers are absolutely gigantic. Also, this does have canard wings that come out of the front, and it looks like a mustache. So that being said, let's see how this thing is and get into a match. But honestly, just based on stats alone, especially if it's carrying this much ordnance, I'm not that impressed. So let's see what we can do with it, but I'm not expecting too much. Okay, so let's get off the runway here. And I just kind of want to, I put in with a mixed loadout again. This looks like freaking solid rocket boosters, no Sneb launchers. Oh, there's the mustache coming out at the front. It's a retractable canard wing. What an odd design. And it goes away. Oh, yeah, it goes away after launch. How weird. How weird. Anyways, what a weird design. But yes, those look like solid rocket boosters and torpedoes in a single unit. But this does have both ballistics computers for bombs and rockets. And again, you can't really take the animations or the pictures for what they're worth, at least thus far in the dev server. So it is very important to notice that even though there were the 2 500-kilogram bombs in the center, again, pictured there, the ideal loadout, insofar as if you don't mind that you have heavier weaponry, will be with the 2 400-kilogram bombs, because you actually get 2 of those rather than just the single 500. And you do also get, of course, more, explosive yield. So one really important thing that you have to notice here is that this does not have countermeasures. 9.7 BR, it's not entirely uncommon to lack countermeasures, but when you don't have any missiles to make up for it, that is a really bad thing. This is, I don't know why this is at 9.7, just based on what I'm seeing, but it doesn't seem like, it seems like more of a ground attack fighter, which I believe was actually its role. It was its intended role in real life, but it just seems like this has a much stronger ground attack role than it does anti-air. Which, for people playing top-tier ground RB, that might be forgivable, but I like air RB and also AB. Don't hate me, but I do like playing AB, and this plane is just not going to be all that great for AB, at least from what it seems. Okay, that was bad. I was mixing up the rocket reticle with the gun. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to do a head-on with this guy. But I kind of want to just see how this is unladen because it is very, very, very slow as is. I mean, like, this is a very slow loadout, as you could imagine. I mean, it just looks lumbering. Absolutely lumbering. So I'm going to shoot this dude down, hopefully. Otherwise, we'll be really embarrassed. I have to see if I can get those, the canard wings out manually. I feel like that would be pretty useful in turning. Come on. Come on. Oh, I got a jabroni on me. If I get shot down by an AI, I will be forever shamed. It also looks like with the new update, rocket trails are real, or missile trails are really taking a front stage here. Oh, jeez. This thing, it's like turning a bus. See? I just didn't want... Yeah, like, look at these missile trails. Like, you can see a missile coming from, like, a million miles away now. Let's see if we can hit them. I got, like, 74 of these. I doubt it. I'm losing so much altitude, or, whatchamacallit? Speed. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it. I look like a fool. Okay. Anyways. It's clear that I can't even catch up to an F-86, F-25. Like, that is not good. Thus far, my prediction for this plane was just that it was not going to be all that good. And at least when it comes to a full loadout, I feel like I've been vindicated in that opinion. But, you know, certainly let's go into a match without a full loadout, see how it is. Its base stats don't look terrible, but again... No countermeasures, AIM-9Bs, only 2 AIM-9Bs. I don't really have high hopes for it, but let's get into a match with the regular, just air-to-air loadout. Okay, so let's get this bad boy off the road. This kind of reminds me of the MiG-21S in a way, in that it is supposedly... So the mustache didn't come out. I wonder what the parameters are for that. I tried looking in the controls... And there are none, from what I could tell, to manually bring out the canards. I wonder if they would break at faster speeds. Probably. They don't look all too sturdy. But this plane reminds me very much of a MiG-21S, in that supposedly it's supposed to be really good with performance, and I think that the design of this thing, I mean, like, look at the back of it. That actually looks really cool. But supposedly the performance on this thing is supposed to be top-notch. And from what I can tell thus far with just AIM-9s, it seems pretty good. You know, I can't deny that. But simultaneously... Oh, for a second there, I thought that was a rocket. Wait, is that clipped in? Is that not supposed to be there? You see that? I mean, of course... This could be... Okay, that's not a booster. I wonder what that is. It doesn't look like it should be there. Yep, no countermeasures. You got that right, buddy. But this just seems like it's built around performance, and it doesn't care about anything else. Countermeasures, whatever. And I actually, you know, believe it or not, despite me complaining about it, that type of plane, especially around this BR... I actually had a lot of success with the MiG-21S. And I feel that this is probably... Oh, God! Woo! That stunk. Holy cow. Jebediah Kerman. Okay. Let's try to make up for that. Oh, geez, I got myself an F-105D on my tail. He's going to shoot me down. I don't have anything to defend against it. Oh, I just flew right between bombs. Let's see if I can actually take this fool down. Probably not. He knows. He's on to me. Well, yeah, everything over here is going to be lit up like a freaking Christmas tree. Oh, man. AIM-9s are the worst when it comes to the sun. Let's see if that tracks. No, whatever. Jeez, I am poo-pooing here. Also, that rate of climb was just tremendous. It was awful. I got him? Okay. So, this, as with most Delta Wing planes, it's not really maintaining speed all too well. It's getting it back around mid-range pretty quickly, of course. But, nice. But it's not really, I don't know. I mean, it loses so much speed in a turn. I just lost almost 150 kilometers per hour. Do I want to go for him? Nah, I don't know. See, like, with this plane, you have to pick your targets. Like, you have to make sure you're going for somebody because you're not going to, like, you're going to lose a ton of speed if you pick a target, so you won't be able to just switch from back and forth. Jeez! From one person to another. You don't really have too much ammo, and you only have 2 missiles at most. That's if you go with missiles in your lineup, and they're not even good. So, and you don't have countermeasures. So this thing just has a lot working against it. It feels like it's just an engine. And that's it, unfortunately. It just feels like a gigantic engine, and there's not really too much to it. Which is unfortunate, because I was actually looking at this and thinking, man, maybe I should pre-order. But I don't know. But again, it is the dev server. There's still a lot to do. I mean, I really encourage everybody who wants to try this thing, download the dev server. Try it out. You know, I mean, it's free. This is a free-to-play game after all, you know, and you can get early access in a way to a lot of the newest technologies in-game, a lot of the newest vehicles. So if that's what your thing is, go ahead, do it. You know, I mean, I want you guys to test these vehicles out, see how they are, because thus far this has just not impressed me very much. But also my flying with it has been pretty rough, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. Really? I just hit him again with those 30s. This guy's got to take him out. So I don't really have too much ammunition left, and being that this is the dev server, it does not really impact me if I crash and die. So I'm just going to make a fool of myself here. I hit him. Okay, I figured. And now I will crash while trying to fly underneath that bridge. And that'll be the end of this gameplay. So, not too bad. I can see that this thing does decently in a down tier, but in an up tier, especially when you're facing planes of higher, like from 9.7 to 10.0 and then to 10.3, plane performance, I mean, jumps. It jumps. Oh, wow, I made it. Okay. It just jumps up so darn much. And I feel like the main selling point of this plane, which is its performance, becomes just kind of normal at 10.0 BR. Literally all you need is a slight up tier, and this plane is no longer all that fast. It's just kind of one with everyone, except the difference is that this doesn't have countermeasures, and this doesn't have good missiles. You know, it just has 2 missiles, and they're not good. So, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, there it is. It is what it is. But anyways, please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But either way, thanks again. And I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.